So today we're going to have a look at how to use Google Classroom. So we're going to start by going up to the top to choose our menu. So on our waffle menu here, we'll go to Google for Education, click on it. And this should be the page that you land on. This is the Google Classroom Classrooms. So we've got the Google Apps option there. And then we've got this plus where we can add ourselves to classes or create our own classes if we want. And just a reminder on here to click on this letter at the top and make sure that the email address there is your hubcymru.net email address. If you are not on this, you won't be connected to the hub and will probably not get to see what we're doing on there. So do make sure that your child's email is showing that. So click the join class, and if it's the first time on here, it will give you some guides. So the first part here, we're on the stream. So you can see at the top of the screen there, we've got our tab on stream. And here we can type a quick message to say hello. And what we can do, we can also add things to this. We can also add different items. We can share different things with the whole class. So you can see we've got Google Drive, and we can add anything that we've got saved in the Google Drive. Please look at our other videos here. We can also upload from here. So if you've got any files on your computer you want to just upload, you can do it from there. We can also do this through shared drives. If I go back on there, we can share links, and we can also share YouTube videos. So if you, as a child, want to share some of the class, you can post it here. Now you can also already see at the very bottom there that we've already got some things that are already on the class stream. Now sometimes teachers will post things on the class stream. As you can see here, I've posted a home learning grid. I've posted spellings on here, a quiz, and the link to a YouTube video too. So you can see when I click on them, I can look at them, I can look at what they're about. I can't edit them from here, but these are things that are posted on the classroom are usually things that you can just view. So you can see at the top there that it says request to edit access. So I'll just close that tab and come back to it here. And then also we've got our quizzes and forms that we might send out to children to get their opinions. More recently, I've asked for children to vote on which book they want to read next. So once we've submitted that, we've made our choice, we've voted. And finally, we've also got some videos that we've been putting on. So we might put YouTube videos that we want you to see, or the videos that we have recorded for you. So you can see here we've got two things on here that have been posted. And what we're going to do, we're going to go to the top here and we're going to go into classwork now, the classwork tab. So on the classwork tab, this is where the teachers will post different things. So as you can see, they can post materials. So I've posted the spellings on here. So we can just click on it. Again, in this case, all I've done is make the spellings available for them to see. They can't edit it, they can just see what's on there. And at the bottom, I have added a quiz. So the children can now have a go at a quiz that I've set up using one of the videos that we've already recorded. You can see there, we just fill that in. And once we've filled it all in, we'll submit it. So I'll just quickly whiz through this now. Fortunately, I know the answers to this because I've designed this quiz. final bit here, I'll just write a quick answer. Look away now if you don't want any hints on the rest of the story. At the bottom we can get an email telling us how well we've done with this, or we can, once we finish it, sometimes we might give that option to view the results. You can see there I got 4 out of 4. I hope I would have got 4 out of 4 as well. So I'll come out of there now and we'll go back to the classroom page. Here we are. And so if we go back to the stream now. So we're now back onto the stream page, and during the day obviously teachers will add more classwork to the page. So if we refresh it, sometimes it will come up with a little thing saying show new work. But in this case I've refreshed it and there we go, we can see that a new assignment has been made for the children. So it's there giving us a quick hint about handing in work. So you can see on this piece of work that we've provided a Google Slides, which is just like Microsoft PowerPoint. So if I click on there, I can obviously view the materials that might help me with writing. Again, this is a view only one. We can request the editing permissions, but for this, the teachers just want you to see that. We've also included a picture to help with making this persuasive argument. And so we'll go on the collaboration piece here. So you can see now that John, Dave, Julian and Samantha have already written on this, so we'll add our piece. So at any one time, more than 100 children could be editing this at the same time. But in this case, obviously you're going to collaborate here and add your sentence to this section. So we'll just add our sentence in there. The great thing about these documents are that it is all done on the cloud, so that when you are typing on there, it means that everything is saved immediately, so there's nothing lost. If the computer all of a sudden shuts down as you're typing, it will hopefully have just saved up to that point where the computer switched off. There's no need for the children to be pressing F12 frequently with this, as it will save it for them. So I finish this now, and I can come out of here, close the tab. So in here now we can see the work that we've been individually set. The pieces of work in that top right hand corner, only the child and the teacher can see it. Nobody else can see it in the class. So again, like before, we can use all that information that we've just got from the collaborative piece of writing, magpie ideas, and use them in this piece of writing now. Again, the same, we just type into it like any normal Word document. We don't have to worry about pressing save either while we're on here, because again we are typing on a cloud document, so that means that it's being saved for us and it will be always remembered for us. So once this is finished, we can then hand in our work. Now you may have noticed at the top a B has appeared at the top in pink. What this means now is that a teacher has gone into this while the child is still typing on it. You can see a little pink arrow there. And so the teacher can write comments while the child is on there and give them advice while they're working on whatever piece they're on. The great thing with this is that it still remains the child's work, but we can suggest things and leave comments for them to improve and make their work even better. So as the child now, we can reply to that. We might want to let the teacher know that, they're maybe getting a bit ahead of themselves, and the child already had the plan to put a 2A sentence in their next sentence anyway. They can reply and be done with that, and then they can get rid of the teacher's piece of writing then. Now we can click on the turn in button at the top corner there. As you can see, it's asked us to do this. But I'm going to press cancel for the time being to show you some other features. So we can also leave comments, so if you want more work like this, or you might want a little bit of further advice on a certain part of it, you can send us a message on there. We can also type in here to put a class comment that everybody can see. So particularly when we're working collaboratively, we might want to tell someone that they liked what they were doing. Obviously, we'd be far more specific than what I'm typing right now. When we're happy with that, we could add a piece of work that we wanted that we've done outside of this, or we can just click hand in, and that lets the teacher know that that is the finished piece of work that you've done. You can always unsubmit it if you want, and when we're happy with that, we can click on there. But because I didn't actually post my class comment then, it realises that, and I can just click the post. And so Sam definitely knows that I like their comment. So that is the Google Classroom. We look forward to seeing all that you do on there. Bye now.